Okay, hello everyone. Today we are discussing the same problem that we are having. We are discussing about the dimension analysis. I have picked up a question which I have given you in homework because I think you are having problem in this question. You are thinking that okay, here it is 60 joules per minute, but 60 joules per second. But it is not joules. It is not joules per second. In the question it is given to you, it is joule per minute. Okay, and the base units are all the units are in CGS system, that is 100 grams, 100 centimeter and 1 minute. They are the base units. That means we have to convert the units into erg per minute, and it is given to us joules per second. So let us start our work. First of all, we have to find out the dimension of a given physical quantity. So the given physical quantity will be the unit. By the units we have an idea that given physical quantity, what are the dimension of the given physical quantity by watching the units. So units are given to us joules per minute. So joules is the SI unit of work done, and work is equals to force into displacement, and this minutes means time. Okay, so force, the dimension of force will be ml t minus 2, and dimension of this d will be l itself and this t. So we get the dimension of the given physical quantity will be m l2 t minus 3. So from here we can say that value of A equals to 1, value of B equals to 2, and value of C equals to minus 3. Value of C equals to minus 3. Now coming to system 1 and system 2. System 1 और system 2 में बेटा आ जाइए. System 1, the units are joules per minute, and the value of n1 is how much? 1. Coming to the value of u1, so for u1 we have m1 is what? It will be kg, and l1 it will be how much? It will be l1 equals to meter, and t1 equals to minutes. So these are the units, these are the value of u1 in system 1. Then talking about system 2. System 2 we are having. So system 2 में the value of n1, n2 we have to calculate. Value of n2 we have to calculate, and value of m1 equals to how much? The value of m1 is 100 grams. Then value of L1 equals to 100 centimeter, and then value of T1 equals to 1 minute. So these are the values of these are the values of U2. Now after solving this much, what we have to do? We have to calculate the value of this n2. So for calculating the value of n2, what is the formula? n2 equals to n1 u1 upon u2. इसको थोड़ा और एक्सपेंड करके लिखो. n1 means k m1 upon m2 e power a we can say. Similarly l1 upon l2 e power b we can say, and t1 upon T2 की power how much? C we can say. Okay, so we have put the values. सारी values मैंने डाल दी हैं, but now what we have to do? We have to put those values which are given to us. So the value of M1 is how much? The values of M1, the N2 we are calculating. So we have N1 is how much? N1 is equals to 1, so no need of writing this. the value of m1 is how much? It is not m1, they are what? They are m2, l2 and t2. So the value of m1 is how much? It is 1 kg. So write 1 kg here. The value of m2 will be 100 grams. So write 100 grams here. What is the value of A? The value of A is 1. So write 1 here. Then coming to L1 is how much? 1 meter. So it is 1 meter, we can say. The value of L2, the value of L2 is 100 centimeters. So write here 100 centimeter. What about the value of B? The value of B is how much? 2. So write 2 here. Then we are having the value of T1. The value of T1 is 1 minute. And value of T2 is also 1 minute. And value of C is how much? The value of C is -3. So write -3. Okay, write -3. So now what we have to do? We have to calculate this. But before calculating, change this into same units. What we have to do? We have to convert this kg into grams, this meter into centimeter, and this minute into minutes itself. So no need of converting this because ये भी minutes में, ये भी minutes में, तो cancel हो जाएगा. So we get 1 here, and from here it will be how much? 10,000, we can say 1000 grams upon 100 grams. How much? Power is 1. Then it will be 100 centimeter, we can say, and 100 centimeters, we can say, and how much? 2. And from here it is 1 minute, and it is 1 minute itself. Power is how much? Power is 3. So 0 0 get cancelled, this get cancelled, ये cancel हो गया, this get cancelled. So we are left with 1, and from here how much? 10 की power 1 means 10 only, and from here all the things are cancelled, so no need of writing. So only 1, and from here only 1. So how much? It is 10. So the value of N2 equals to how much? 10. Okay, the value of N2 is how much? It is 10. Now question is totally changed. If instead of this minute, अगर ये minute नहीं होके, if I change it into second, okay, इसको मैं second में कर दूंगा, then question is totally changed. Question totally change हो जाएगा. Okay, so in this question we have to calculate the value of N2. So N2 की value मैंने find out करी. There are so many ways of doing the same question, or what we can do, we can also change the question in this way also. Okay, instead of this 100, I can put 10 here. Instead of this 100 centimeter, I can put 1000 centimeter. Instead of this 1 meter, I can put 1 second. So the question, there are so many ways of asking the same question. Same question can be asked in many different ways. In the homework I have given you, the question is given to you, it is 60 joules per minute. So when we are calculating by taking it as a minute, so in that case we are getting the value of N2 equals to 10. अब उसको लिखोगे कैसे? So we know कि N1 U1 equals to N2 U2. So N1 U1 means the value of N1 is 1 only, and value of U1 is joules per minute equals to N2 की value 10 hours per minute. So in this way we can solve it. So ऐसे करके बेटा उसका आंसर आएगा. The question, this question I have given you. Some of you are asking me the problems. कई लोगों ने पूछे. The Lahar is asking me about this question. So this is the answer. In this way you can solve the question. Now after this, coming to the next application. Coming to the next application of the same question. Now the next application is, it is also known as principle of homogeneity. It is also known as principle of homogeneity, and a principle of homogeneity helps us in checking the existence of the equations. Okay, if the equation is given to you, by using the principle of dimension analysis, we can check the correctness of the equations के ऐसी कोई equation physics में है भी या नहीं है, we can check it. Okay, so this is also called the principle of homogeneity, and principle of homogeneity means कि the dimension of each term on the left hand side and on the right hand side should be equal. Okay, ऐसे समझ में नहीं आएगा. Let us take an example. एक example ले लेते हैं. So let me take an example. So we are having the equation Fs equals to half mv square minus half mu square. Suppose this is the equation given to us and we have to check the existence of this equation. इस equations की existence निकालनी है by using the principle of homogeneity, or we can say we have to check the correctness of the equation. हमें check करना है ये क्या है, second use है. It is second use of dimension analysis. We have to check the existence of this equation, or in other words, we are checking the dimension of left hand side and dimension of right hand side, that they are equal or not. Now how to check? First of all, dimension of this side we have to find. So dimension, this is 4, so we can simply write, I am writing the dimension only, so it will be ml t minus 2, and dimension of s will be how much? The dimension s is the distance, so dimension of s will be l. Now equals to, this is constant, it does not have any dimension. The dimension of this is mass, so dimension of mass will be m only. Dimension of v will be distance upon time. So distance upon time means what? Distance upon time is l t minus 1, we can say. Similarly here, minus, it does not have any dimension, so it will be m l t minus 1. So from here it is m l and l, it's become l2, and t minus 2 equals to m l t minus 1 and m l t minus 1. So this is the dimension which we have find it out. So this is the dimension which we have find it out. But what is the problem in this question? It is v square. I think ये v का square है. So the square we have not done. It is v square. So for finding the dimension, so of this v square we have to multiply it with 2. So we have to multiply it with 2. So it become L2 and minus 2. L2 and minus 2. Similarly here also it's become, on squaring it, it's become L2 and it's become minus 2. So if we check the dimension of both the sides, दोनों sides की अगर dimension आप check करें, so dimension of this side it is ml2 t minus 2. Dimension of this term equal to this term, and dimension of this term equals to dimension of this term. So that means in this way we have to check the dimension of the given equation, and if the dimensions are equal, that means if the dimension of each term, सारे terms की dimension अगर equal है, so in that case we can say the equation is correct, otherwise the equation is wrong. So this is your principle of homogeneity. Okay, so I will give you few question regarding this. कई सारे मैं क्वेश्चंस अभी देने वाला हूं तुम्हें in homework. So in those questions what we have to do, you have to simply check the correctness of the equation. Okay, so for today, thank you very much. Keep on doing your work and keep on watching my videos. Thank you very much.